Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Delphox, the Psychic and Fire starter. So we had a bit of a weird glitch there for this battle. We just pushed OK and we were able to continue on here. So Delphox, let's talk about this. Is it going to be something you want to use to help rise up in ranks and win some battles in the Go Battle League? It's definitely got some play, but it also is not going to be something extremely reliable. I'm just going to tell you that right now because it's going to be taking a lot of damage. It's not exactly tanky and it doesn't really hit that hard. It has decent moves for sure. Now what I could go, Shadow Mawile. Just keep using Shadow Mawile. Why would I use this over that? Seems like Shadow Mawile is going to have a bit of a better play. They're going to both be resisting Charm. So why did I do this? Well, I just wanted to bring you guys something fun. If I keep bringing you the same Pokemon over and over again, it's going to get a little bit boring, right? So we're going to switch it up. So we are going to be pairing Delphox up with Melmetal, Sableye. We're just using this Altaria here just for the heck of it. And it was fun, but I just didn't really feel like using Altaria here. So we had a very tricky situation. Well, not necessarily. We just had to play around it, swapping into Delphox. Also, towards the end of the video, and honestly, I'm going to say probably the best team comp for this that I personally used regarding at least matchups that the GBL was giving me was going to be Delphox, Melmetal, and Ferrothorn. It was just a really good combination. Sableye worked as well alongside Melmetal and Delphox too. But with that said, let's get into the commentary here. So for our next match, we're met with a Registeel, which is great. They're going to be swapping into a Sableye. It looks like I'm still using some test runs here. See, this is what I do, folks. All right, I'm not going to keep on going with this excuses, but I'm just letting you know. I have to bring you guys some fun, interesting content with some, interesting team matchups here. So got to test out some Pokemon, successful ones, unsuccessful. It is what it is until we find that sweet spot and bring it to you guys so you can make the best of it. So we're going to be countering down how to use a shield there. In comes the Altaria. We're just going to go ahead and throw that Sludge Bomb, getting a shield out of them. Unfortunately, not able to get to another one. Very close. We are down to no shields while they do have one. So we're simply going to go in here with the Melmetal, which can handle this Altaria while resisting everything it's going to throw at us. So we can potentially come out on top here, but let's see how this does work out. They're building up quite a bit of energy here. Almost got two Sky Attacks here. All right, so there they go. Throwing. Well, now they're going to throw. And we can't shield it up. We're just going to have to take it. And they continue on here. They swap. So this is where I'm confused. This is a very nice catch into the Registeel to catch this Rock Slide here. And we're going to go ahead and swap into our Delphox. Now, watch this damage. This is pretty amazing. We also resist everything Registeel throws at us. That's another plus side to the Delphox. So let's see. Flash Cannon. Okay, not bad. So what saved them here and why they're about to win this, I'm sorry not to give it away, but it's kind of obvious, is the fact that they caught with the Registeel, they caught the Rock Slide. If we went Superpower, it probably would have been our game, but hey, they played very well here, and we're going to be taking a loss with the Melmetal up against the Altaria. Yep, it just works out that way. Anyways, into the next battle here, we're met with an Alolan Ninetales. This is great. They're going to be swapping into Medicham. Now, we could have stayed with the Delphox, but we don't really want to be matched up against it if it's going to have Charm with the Sableye. So we're just going to swap. Plus, this matchup with Sableye up against Medicham is just absolutely beautiful. So we're here, right? And now we're just going to farm down while simply letting everything go through. We'll come out of this with some energy and potentially be able to threaten the Alolan Ninetales with a return. I think we should be able to get there. Did it have Charm? Let's see. I didn't really quite catch it, but better to play it safe than sorry. Oh, it has Charm. So absolutely good for us to go in with Sableye up against the Medicham. So Sableye was able to do what it needed to do. And it's getting taken out here, almost taking out two Pokemon. They have a Jellicent in the back, and we're going to go ahead and swap into our Melmetal. That could definitely be a problem if it is in the lead. We're going to see some battles, as a matter of fact, where we do encounter that in the lead with the Delphox. And what I do is swap into the Melmetal. If they do retreat, we'll take care of business, and then the Sableye could handle that Jellicent later down the line, or the Ferrothorn, depending on the team comp that you want to use that is being showcased here. So we're going to go ahead and I think shield this Shadow Ball. Okay, yeah, definitely want to do that. We got the Delphox back there. We need to do as much damage with the Melmetal as we can. Bring it down as low as possible. Of course, we're getting another shield here. Thunder Shocks are doing super effective damage, slowly but surely building up. They swap to catch this Rock Slide, very nice. So what we're going to do is just to not hit anything. It goes down anyways. They're going to have to use some energy here. And since they are so low, I think the Delphox is just going to be able to simply go in here and Fire Spin down, and we take the win there. So it does have Flame Charge and Psychic, and that's pretty much the best moves that you're going to be able to roll with for now, until it just gets community day moves or something. You know, Blast Burn. So up against the Meganium, this is a good lead. This is obviously going to be Frenzy Plant, but I still shield it up. I just do. It was very soon. So they're swapping into a Hypno. We've used a shield, and we're going to go right into our Sableye here. Fantastic. Going straight for the foul play. Seeing if we could potentially get a shield, but we're able to farm them all the way down. That's very curious. Maybe they have Shadow Ball and Focus Blast, I'm thinking. So they're going to be coming back in here with the Meganium, and now we're just in a beautiful position here. We're just going to be putting on the damage and pressure while not shielding anything up. We need to hold on to that shield. Come back in here with the Delphox, and we're going to be looking good to go. Now, they have a Charm User. It doesn't really matter. They're coming in with a Ninetales. Oh, that's a Kanto one. And we're going for the Flame Charge. Not very effective, and it's not looking too hot here because, well, the Melmetal is going to be taking super effective from that thing. Yes, we do have Rock Slide. They're going for Psyshock, doing a ton of damage. And now we're going to go for the boosted Psychic. Of course, they're going to be shielding this up. I don't know why I did that. I should have just went for the Flame Charge. Swapping into the Melmetal to just use a shield and figure out what I'm going to do here. So we're able to get to a Rock Slide. This is going to do a lot of damage here. It's not a Shadow Ninetales. Taking them out. Beautiful. In comes the Meganium. And we're going to obviously let this go through, but it's not going to KO. This is a Frenzy Plant. And we're going to be able to take the win. Now, why did they go for Frenzy Plant and not Earthquake? Well, they just went for the move that they can get to first because they knew we were going to take them out with Rock Slide or Superpower. On to our next opponent here. We're met with an Alolan Ninetales. This is fantastic, so we better stay on our toes here. Still rolling with the Melmetal and Sableye. They're deciding to stay here. It does have Charm. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Melmetal here. Going straight for Superpower. A little bit foolish on my end. I should have maybe built up to 2, but they're letting it go through. And that is amazing. Okay, Sableye does not like this matchup because of the Shadow Claws resisted. So yeah, I think we're just going to come in here with the Delphox and farm down. And now we have plenty of energy. 2 shields on both ends, have health on this thing. They're coming in here with the Medicham. And we have to figure this out. We have a Charm User over there. They just used their first shield. This is not looking too great. So what I'm going to do, and hope I can do, is swap into Sableye here. Build up some energy, building up. Oh boy, we're going to be able to survive. They have no more shields. Absolutely shielding this up. We resist the charm on the Delphox. We resist the counter on the Medicham. We're going to be able to take them out. We just need to get this return through. Fantastic. We don't even need to worry about that anymore. And as a matter of fact, I think we just simply shield this up and then take it out with the Sableye. Delphox, you did your work. We don't need you anymore. Thank you. Sableye has this under control, and we're taking the win there. Fantastic. Now, like I said in the beginning, do you want to use Delphox to help you rise up? You're like, I'm sick of losing and I want to have some fun here. I want to get going with my score. I'm going to try this out. It looks pretty good. I don't think you really, don't think it's going to really rise you up, okay? It's a fun Pokemon for some spice, but it's definitely tricky to use. So we had a Shadow Mawile in the beginning, which is a great matchup for us. They're swapping into that Mandibuzz, and we're going to go ahead and go right into our Melmetal, shielding up that Dark Pulse because, well, it's starting to add up here, and we kind of want to put on some more pressure. Taking them out. They're still holding on to 2 shields, 1 shield to 2 shields. What's it going to be? And they're coming in here with that Mawile. Of course they are. And we're able to get to a Superpower, but they actually, I think they just caught it with some... Oh, that was clean. Okay, you got my respect, Mawile user over there. That was a very nice catch. Fortunately for us, we have a Sableye to swap into, and we're looking beautiful, all right? So let's see how this plays out. Oh, that's not good. But we're still in the ballpark of winning here, so we're simply going to hit this foul play, expecting a shield out of them. Yep. Going to do some work here. They are shieldless at this point, so I do bring in Melmetal to see if I can get them to throw their energy here. And they do not give a thing up. They're like, no, I'm farming you down, boy. So we have to look out for Shadow Ball. That will KO. And there it is. All right, so we're going to farm down. No more shields on their end. And I'm going to be able to get to a Flame Charge on this Mawile. And this is going to devastate it. I'm sorry, Shadow Mawile. I'm sorry, buddy. And I'm sorry to the trainer. Keep that hope with Shadow Mawile. It works great. That was just a bad lead. On to our next opponent here. If you do enjoy these videos, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Now we have a bad lead. Fantastic. So like we're going to do, swap into the Melmetal. Like we said, they're going to be going into the Mew. And I'm thinking, you got to be kidding me, of course. So Flame Charge, we have to look out for that. That is going to hurt us a lot. So whether or not we think it's a Surf or a Flame Charge, we're still letting it go through. It's a Flame Charge, of course. Able to get to another Rock Slide. They're going to absolutely shield this up. Well, yeah, shielding it up and farming down. And now that Mew is loaded up on energy here. Sableye. We're definitely going with Sableye, right? I guess we could have went with Delphox, but we're taking super effective from the Shadow Claw without stab, I suppose. And there's that Wild Charge, so that's fine. We're going to farm down, 1-to-1 shield. We have energy on the Sableye. They're coming in with Altaria. Delphox doesn't want to see that necessarily unless we can get a Psychic through. I mean, that would be good, but let's not put all of our chips on that. Let's figure it out otherwise. So we're going to go for another foul play here, getting the last shield, and now we're going to go ahead and swap, seeing that we're going to be able to potentially build up to a Psychic. They're going in with the Jellicent, and this is getting a little tricky, folks. How's it going to end? They're going for a Bubble Beam, we call it, letting it go through. Still super effective, lowering our attack, but we're at least able to get that Psychic through here. They throw again, probably fearing we were going to get off another Psychic, which they could have farmed us down. We could have got off a Flame Charge, but it's not very effective. Going in here with Sableye, and here's the plan, and here is what we're going to do. Shield this bubble up. Oh boy, that's not the best. Farm down. Come on, come on. All right. We're going to go for return, folks. Come on. If we can... this is going to be a close one here. And come on, let us do it. And they're... Oh, wow. Wow. What a good game. They're able to get to that Sky Attack with 1 HP, and they're taking the win with no shields. Good game. Dang right. That was a good one. All right, on to our next opponent here. We're going to be met with a Medicham. This is Chef's Kiss. Beautiful. We love this. We resist everything here. They're going to be swapping into a Wigglytuff. Now, we could have certainly stayed there, but Medicham is going to be doing a lot of damage to the Ferrothorn here, seeing that we're part Steel. And seeing that we are Steel type, resisting the Charm, well, we're definitely going to throw it into this battle here. As much as I wanted to get off that Power Whip, it's a little unfortunate that they're able to get that Ice Beam through here, so we're going to go ahead and throw it. And expecting them to I thought they were going to let it go through, but they want to shield it up. And why they want to do that is because they want to win this matchup here, so they can come out on top and have the swap advantage. They're double shielding the stinking Wigglytuff, and when they did that, I just laughed. I was like, okay, you got it, boss. Farming them up, coming in with Medicham. Going to go ahead and go for that Flame Charge. If you're thinking, why not Psychic? Flame Charge works. Flame Charge is what you're going to do. So what we're doing here, all right, why did I swap? Because of that. How did I know it was back there? I didn't. I had to take a gamble. And what I had to do at that point was, if I kept going with the Delphox, they would have withered me down to nothing. So we had to go in there with the Sableye, potentially get to the return like we just did, and take them out. So now we have the Charm User out of here. I would have thought that the Sableye went down, but it was actually able to take it out. So beautiful. And it was a good call there. It's always nice when you predict what they have and you're correct. Taking them out with the Flame Charge. Looking good, Delphox. Appreciate it. On to our next battle. We've got to, I think this may be our last one here. And we have another fantastic lead. Expecting a swap here. And there it goes into a Medicham. And we're going to go right into the Sableye. So, doesn't look like I had the Melmetal, Delphox, and Ferrothorn. It looks like I'm going with the Sableye, Ferrothorn, and Delphox. So I'm going to say that this team right here officially was great for me. What happens when you run into a dragon? Well, you still have Ferrothorn, which can, hit them pretty hard with Thunder. Or if you have Flash Cannon, that's also going to work great. Melmetal is amazing, but I needed coverage for water. All right, that was starting to become a bit of an issue for me. And since we have a Steel type, it's going to be Resisting Charm, 2 Resisting Charm, Delphox, and that. So the Sableye is going to be protected. Get it? Worked nice. So we're going to go ahead and go for Flame Charge, taking them out. They have a Digger Speed. Oh, never mind. We got 2 more battles, I do believe. For some reason, we ran into pretty much almost the same team when we picked the Ferrothorn here. I'm not even joking you. So we're shielding that one up. They're swapping. We're going to go ahead and throw the Power Whip here, which does a lot of damage. That's great. And they're hitting us with Charm. We don't need to worry about the Weather Ball either. It's going to be doing neutral damage because we are parts Grass as well as just Steel, resisting it. And I'm farming down. I'm farming them all the way down. So now we're going to go ahead and go for this Power Whip. And nope, this is the last battle. I wasn't paying attention. We already see the other one. And taking the win with the Ferrothorn here. Delphox, pretty fun Pokemon. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care, trainers.